$250,000 gets you waterfront property in Florida. And the noisiest thing after dark is somebody's electric toothbrush. Didn't Florida exhaust its affordable retirement inventory years ago? That's what headlines claim. But while masses stampede into Tampa, Miami, and the Villages, there are communities flying under the radar. Places with genuine character, minimal crime, zero state income tax, and functional healthcare. We located 10 of them. One literally prohibits chain restaurants by policy. What comes next will leave you wondering why nobody mentioned this sooner. Number 10. Mount Dora. This community once prohibited traffic signals downtown to maintain aesthetic integrity. So aggressively quaint, it makes Stars Hollow resemble Times Square. Cobblestone pathways, vintage boutiques, residents treating brunch like mandatory worship. You're 40 minutes from Orlando, distant enough to avoid Disney gridlock, close enough to access healthcare networks. Median property value $39,000, 14% below Florida's average. Violent crime rate half the national benchmark. Population over 65 hits 35%. Then things get strange. Annual Scottish Highland Festival, with kilted competitors hurling telephone poles. Everything shuts by 8. You're sipping tea on a porch swing. Jazz trio performing. Smells like orange blossoms until a bagpiper starts blasting and your dog howls. Retirees spend golden years listening to race cars. Population sleepy, background noise. NASCAR, known for affordable living, and Sebring International Raceway, where engines scream louder than grandkids on FaceTime. Retirement collided with Fast and Furious, but slower with more golf carts. Median home price $235,000. One-bedroom rent $1,100 monthly. Crime rate 13% below national average. You're dead center in the state, meaning no hurricanes, unless they pivot inland. Sebring has one Panera. You wake to birds chirping. Drive 5 minutes to the lake. Sip $2 coffee while retirees debate pickleball paddles. Number 8. Punta Gorda. A town named Fat Point is Florida's best-kept retirement secret. Hilarious because this place is weirdly athletic. Between marina yoga moms and pickleball fanatics, the average 70-year-old could outrun your nephew. Resembles country club disguised as small town. Median home price $355,000, substantially below other Gulf Coast locations. Violent crime rate 60% below national average. Punta Gorda has 2 speeds. Slow and dear God this drawbridge again. You're sipping iced coffee on a dock, pelicans squawking, water glows gold at sunset, neighbor waves from pontoon, while Margaritaville drifts from Bluetooth speaker. Number 7. Venice. Unlike the Italian one, this isn't sinking, where people paddleboard with labradoodles and collect shark teeth recreationally. Clean, calm, curated for retired folks wanting beach days without spring breakers weaponizing Bluetooth speakers. Venice resembles the Apple Store of Florida towns. Violent crime rate 71% below national average. Median home price $420,000. Venice drivers believe turn signals are suggestions. Four-way stop so awkward it feels like hostage negotiation. You're strolling through downtown. Art fair on corner, seagulls overhead. You stop for gelato. Someone's playing acoustic Fleetwood Mac. For once, nobody's yelling, honking, or asking you to update your car's warranty. Number 6. New Smyrna Beach. One of Florida's oldest cities, and still feels like somebody's beachy secret. The Goldilocks zone. Just enough sunshine, just enough weird. Not overrun by spring breakers. Artsy, laid-back surf town where people greet strangers, and seafood tastes like it was caught 20 minutes ago. Beach town vibes, without beach town chaos. Violent crime rate 20% below national average. Median home price $410,000. They call it NSB, code for we don't want you finding out about this place. Here's what nobody mentions. It rains sideways. You'll be in the grocery parking lot, and suddenly it's Category 2 for 5 minutes. Someone online summarized perfectly. It's peaceful, weird, full of pelicans, and I wouldn't change a thing. Number 5. Niceville. It's exactly as wholesome as it sounds. This panhandle town sounds like sitcom setting, where biggest scandal is planting begonias without HOA approval. But it's one of the smartest under-the-radar retirement towns. Beaches right next door, living costs that won't annihilate your 401k. Crime stats so low they feel suspicious. Violent crime rate 78% below national average. Median home price $385,000. Living costs about 6% lower than US average. Living in Niceville is like retiring inside a Target commercial. Clean, friendly, occasionally haunted by cinnamon-scented pine cones. Humidity, levels could steam a loaf of bread, and everyone's so nice it's unsettling. You wake to bird song. Neighbor drops off cookies just because. Drive 10 minutes to Bay where water's so calm, it feels fake. Number 4. D-Land. Sounds like a Disney pirate yelling about real estate. This place is more historic charm than hidden treasure. Nestled between Orlando and Daytona Beach. Leafy, walkable, weirdly artsy. Main Street looks like someone hit pause in 1956 in a good way. Bookstore selling actual books. Soda fountain that hasn't been converted to vape shop. Violent crime rate 26% below national average. Median home price $325,000. Living costs roughly 7% lower than US average. One of few towns where you can see Shakespeare play, get tires rotated, and adopt rescue parrot on same street. You're walking under oak trees dripping with Spanish moss. Jazz floats from nearby cafe. Air smells like coffee and citrus. Number 3. Cedar Key. Local grocery store closes before dinner, and somehow that's a selling point. Tiny Gulf Coast island with big, don't tell anyone we exist energy. Less than 900 people. More pelicans than full-time residents. Florida before Instagram found it. Laid back, weird, proudly unplugged. Crime rate 87% below national average. Median home price $310,000. One-bedroom rent $1150 monthly. That's waterfront. Living costs 11% below national average. Cedar Key has no chain restaurants. 0. If you're craving Starbucks, you're out of luck. Don't expect same-day Amazon delivery. You're on front porch, sipping coffee as sun rises over Gulf. Real quiet. No sirens, no traffic. Just wind through seagrass and maybe kayak gliding by. Number 2. Winter Garden. Once known for citrus, now known for retirees who want Whole Foods and farmers market within walking distance. Small town charm got a Pinterest makeover. 25 minutes west of Orlando, but feels like you crossed through wormhole. Cobblestone sidewalks, yoga moms on beach cruisers, baristas who know your dog's name. Violent crime rate 60% lower than national average. Median home price $440,000. Winter Garden is what happens when Hallmark Movie meets REI Store and agrees to co-parent wine bar. Saturday morning biking along West Orange Trail. Air smells like fresh pastries and jasmine. Jazz trio playing in front of brewery, and someone just handed you cold brew with orange zest. Number 1. Apalachicola. You've heard of Naples, Sarasota, but the best retirement town in Florida is Sleepy Fishing Village, with more oysters than traffic lights. Coastal town so chill, it feels like it was put in time. Capsule, then forgotten on purpose. Tucked away in Florida Panhandle, and if you blink, you'll miss it. Violent crime rate 68% below national average. Median home price $295,000. One bedroom around $10.50 monthly. Good luck finding shed for that in Miami. Living costs 15% lower than national average. Quality of life walkable, peaceful. No high-rises, no honking. This town does not move fast. Waiting for lunch could take 40 minutes. One cafe closes at 2 because that's fishing hour. You're sitting on porch swing, watching sun melt into bay. Air smells like salt and smoked mullet. Pelican dive bombs water while someone plays blues guitar. You're wearing flip-flops and haven't checked email in a week, and honestly, you're fine with that.